What's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. Starting this video off with a couple of photos shared with me by Kyle Big Rig Baxter. I'm waiting to hear back on the exact location. You can see it's of the daytime sky, and something large winged showed up in the field of view of his photograph here. I simply zoomed in to get a closer look at this object, whatever it is. It looks like some sort of a living creature, has wings. You can see a body shape here underneath the wing canopy of this object that, again, appeared in the photo Kyle took of the daytime sky that he shared with me. I'm sharing it with you because I received yet another video from space of something that looks like that, moving through space, picked up by this camera, noticed by Ethan on June 3rd, just yesterday. Going to look now at today's UV reading. I took this measurement at peak UV around 12 noon. Anticipated was a 9.7. I ended up detecting a 12.05, which is considered extreme UV. We're still in spring in the northern hemisphere. Officially, summer does not begin until June 21st, so that's a rather high UV reading for the springtime months. I want to talk now about the earthquake swarms that are starting to get larger, and they're spreading out down here in the Puerto Rico region. They're extending now over towards the Dominican Republic and even farther east of Puerto Rico. This is a screen grab I took of a 4.6 back on May 23rd. And if you notice, the map is just loaded with threes and now fours. There's been twos for quite some time now, at least a year, if not longer. A lot of movement in this area that we're keeping a close eye on. I just wanted to bring that up. There's definitely something going on down in the Puerto Rico region. Coming back here to the website, something else we're keeping a very close eye on is the Lake Mead water reservoir behind the Hoover Dam. You can see now it's at yet another all-time record low, 1,046.98. The change was 0.36. That's rather significant considering the day before was 0.11. The outflow exceeded the inflow by nearly double, so Lake Mead continues to plummet even as I do this video. Coming back to the website, I'd like to give Earth Day shout-outs to Trey, Adam Barr, Christopher Strayhorn, Brian Griffin, Harry Griffin, Andy M. out of Palmer, Alaska, Jen G., and Jose Flores, who all had birthdays here in the last couple of days. Hope you guys had an excellent day. Coming back here to the top of the website, looking at the Schumann resonance. All in all, pretty quiet in the last 24 hours. You can see in the last 48 hours, there were some spikes of unknown origins. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano. We're looking at earthquake activity right in the center of the caldera at Little West Thumb. Also up here in the northwestern quadrant, Mammoth Lake continues to have bizarre readings. The northeast entrance up here in the northeastern quadrant also showing signs of earthquake activity, albeit small, but nevertheless, that is earthquake activity at a supervolcano caldera. Looking at yesterday's weather map over here at the GOES 16, you can see a long line of thunderstorms extending from Texas all the way up into North Dakota. Yesterday's severe weather brought large hail and tornadoes that stretched for several hundred miles up into southern Nebraska, far western Kansas. You can see there are 6 tornado icons on this map, and some of these could be the same tornado, but they originated from this large thunderstorm complex that again extended all the way from North Dakota, Montana, down into southwestern Texas. Yet another day of severe weather activity across the Central Plains. And you can see down here in Florida, the tropical storm has made landfall in deep southern Florida, and they are experiencing flooding right now as I do this video. All right, now back to this unusual creature of some sort that was noticed by Kyle Big Rig Baxter, who shared this photo with me, and it reminded me of the video I did a couple of days ago, this object that was noticed by Ali Khan from the ISS live cam above Ethiopia in far eastern Africa. Looked like something flying above eastern Africa. See that? Doesn't look like any type of satellite, doesn't look like an airplane, doesn't look like a helicopter. In fact, you wouldn't be able to see him from up here anyway. But there's the object that reminded me very much of this thing right here. So now we're going back up to space. Video footage shared with me by Ethan, who's out of Texas, and he happened to notice this, an excellent observation on a NASA camera. This is some sort of a supply rocket, I believe, that was either headed towards the space station or departing. Okay, so here's what we've got. You're going to see something enter the the field of view over here on the Earth side of the video. And it appears to be moving in an unusual format, like it's got wings, like the large creature that was picked up by Kyle's camera. You're going to see the same thing up here in space, and that looks like the same thing that was spotted above Ethiopia. This is no coincidence. There's something going on up in the skies. Right there it goes. I zoomed in. I'm going to slow it down and go in tight on this thing, and you're going to see what looks like wing movement going up and down. See it right there? What was that? I mean, it wasn't a satellite. I mean, it came very close to this vehicle, whatever it is. I think it's a supply vehicle to the International Space Station. It reminded me of that thing that showed up in Kyle's photo. Here it is enhanced. You're going to get a better look at the wing movement of this thing. You're going to see the wing movement going up and down. There it goes right there. This is a negative format. Light is dark, dark is light, and you could see it traveling right through there where my arrow just went. Here it comes again. I slowed it down. See how it's got like a flapping motion to it? I mean, satellites don't behave like that. I don't know how else to interpret this. This is exactly how it was sent to me. All I've done is adjust the lighting and the contrast. I tried to sharpen it up a little bit. I slowed it down and I zoomed in. That's all I've done. This is high above the Earth on June 3rd of 2022 around 12:38 Universal Time. There it goes again. And it appears to be on the daytime side of the Earth. Look at that. I mean, really? You can't make this stuff up. There it goes again. That was one of the better fields of view right there. See it? Some sort of a dark object, appears to be pretty good size, or it wouldn't even have shown up in the video, that has similarities to what showed up in Kyle's photo. I'm waiting to hear back on the location. All I know is that was down here on the surface of the Earth, and it also looked very familiar to what Ali saw as he was watching the ISS live cam as it was above Eastern Africa. And something showed up in the field of view that also appeared to be large, dark, and had flapping wings. Unbelievable. Cannot make this stuff up. If you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.